Alright, yo, what up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Kick channels. I'm live streaming this shit. Yeah, read the title. Yeah, I'm a US Marine Corps veteran. It's just a hook. Anyways, I'm gonna read my very first fucking Warhammer 40k book. So I got the fucking Warhammer 40k Eisenhorn, the Omnibus by Dan Abnett. Alright. So I got it. This is gonna be my first fucking book. Getting into Warhammer. I have been playing like Space Marine lately. I'll probably play some video games later on today. Um, but since I have the book here, I'm gonna start reading it. It's the omnibus. I'm just gonna read back here. In the grim far future, I don't think I'll get copyrighted because of reading the backside, right? I'm gonna try not to get copyrighted, so a lot of this shit is gonna be like a book club kind of thing. I'm gonna read to myself basically. You guys have this book, you guys can read along. I have chat over here on this side, so if you guys say anything, it's gonna show up right there, and we can both see it, and I can respond to you. We can talk about the book or random bullshit. Says in the grim far future, the Inquisition moves amongst mankind like an avenging shadow, striking down demons, aliens, and heretics with uncompromising ruthlessness. Written by Gaunt's Ghost creator, Dan Abnett, this volume charts the career of Inquisitor Gregor Eisenhorn as he changes from being a zealous upholder of truth to collaborating with the very powers he once swore to destroy. Part detective story, part interplanetary epic, this omnibus brings together the novels Xenos, Malleus, Hereticus, and the Magos, as well as 4 short stories. Abnett's punchy, pacey style fits perfectly. SFX, I don't know who SFX is, what that stands for, but it says SFX right there. Alright. Look at this. It's a thick boy. It's a very thick boy. This is one of the very few fantasy or fictional fucking books that I've ever read. I've read other ones, like, obviously growing up. I'm what, 31 years old, so I've read books before, but not in a long ass while. Uh, that's not realistic or is nonfiction, right? I've been reading like nonfiction, like utilitarian fucking books, stuff that's good in like the survival prepper community, shit like that on medicine, bushcrafting, survival, some financing books. Like a lot of those financing books are also like self-help books for some reason. Whatever. So, like uh the Bible, religious, because I was forced Catholic, but whatever's. Yeah, just like textbooks from college. Other than that, this is I'm gonna get into the Warhammer fucking shit. Hopefully, I like it. If not, I've wasted $21. But if it's good and I get hooked on it, I'm gonna keep on reading more of the omnibuses by Dan Abnett. Some of the most recommended ones around the Warhammer community. Um, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get into like the tabletop fucking gaming shit or painting the little miniatures and shit. I don't know if I have the time for it. I don't know if I want to spend money on that. I'll probably prefer spending money on going to the shooting range and yeah. Second Amendment, you guys. I own firearms. Anyways, that then collecting miniatures and playing tabletop games. Like, who the fuck am I gonna play with? Like, there's a Warhammer freaking store here where I live, but I don't think I want to be wasting my time going over there. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe later on in the future. Uh, but for now, video games. This is video games, a lot more interactive. This is a lot less interactive, obviously, but this contains more lore shit. And I also been watching YouTube videos by I'll show you who I'm subscribed to in a bit. Let me pull this shit up before I start reading to myself. And I'll show you guys. Let me just go to YouTube, go to my subscriptions. One of them is called Luton09, and the other one that I just subscribed to recently, Arbiter Ian, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I also use ChatGPT to like, hey, who are the most recommended YouTubers and shit for lore, and like Luton09 I found because like my algorithm gave me it. Luton09, he does a lot of the like the videos are more documentary like, which I kind of like. It's more apparently more lore accurate or some shit. Also Arbiter Ian, but he like makes it into shorter videos and shit. A lot less longer. All right, I have it pulled up here. Let me show you guys. All right. So Luton09, if you can see right above me, Luton09. I've been watching his fucking videos and shit, so I could learn some of the lore. Yeah, you can see my OBS right here. Let me full screen it for a bit, so you guys don't get distracted. So on his playlist, you could go to his videos and shit. He has it organized-ish, I think, but his playlist is called the Warhammer 40k Lore History in Order. So if I click on that, hopefully it's muted. Yep, it's muted. I am on his 11th video, 40k The Emperor of Man abandoned him in M41 Warhammer. Sometimes I fall asleep to it, so I have to rewatch it, but because I actually want to fucking pay attention to it. ChatGPT has been telling me fucking like, since you're already like playing Warhammer fucking 40k, you have some games, play those games that you have. Don't worry about purchasing any more, because I'm trying to be cost effective, right? There's some free YouTube lore that you could get, and it gave me like a list of fucking YouTubers and shit, and some recommended ones that I've like caught my eye. Luno9. Let's see. What was I? I just woke up, you guys. Let me drink my coffee. Fucking short-term memory loss. Where was I at? Basically, trying to get into Warhammer. Might invest into doing it. Since I'm live streaming it, I'm gonna make it like a live stream book club kind of fucking thing for us nerds and shit. Other people, all right. Whoever likes Warhammer 40k, it's. I looked it up. They have over 600 fucking books in Warhammer 40k alone. And apparently there's Warhammer 30k is a thing, and Age of Sigmar. If I'm not correct, go ahead. Feel free to correct me. I don't know shit. Just barely getting into it. Obviously, this is the very first video, right? Right? You can't hold it to me. Anyways, yeah, he has 100. Luton09. This freaking dude has. I'm gonna have to scroll all the way down. 178 fucking videos, and I think this one is recent. Oh wait, actually, this is in order. So some of them are like he made 11 years ago, 7 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. The ones towards the bottom are like 1 year or like current to 3 years ago. You go towards the middle, it's like 6 to 7 years. And then towards the top, like the really old ones are like 10 to 12 fucking years ago. So this dude's been making videos for a long while, which is good. I'm gonna have a lot of shit to entertain me / fall asleep to. Some lore, Warhammer lore. This is probably gonna be the franchise that gonna get into. I know there's like other universes, other comics I could get into. Anime, fucking reading anime and shit. I'll rather watch the anime like on Crunchyroll, fucking High Dive and shit, or YouTube, whatever, and instead of reading it, because Warhammer is gonna have 600. I'm probably gonna have to buy a bookcase. If I get into it and get addicted to it, then I'm gonna buy a whole fucking bookshelf for the physical books and shit. I'm trying to get physical books because it's also intertwines with my survival slash fucking prepping self. Like, have physical books as well as have your own digital fucking backups and shit like that. But it's better. Like, if shit hits the fan, EMP goes off, or fucking, I don't know, the internet goes down, I'll be able to, just like with the flashlight like I have over here hanging, and a fucking physical book, I can entertain myself with a physical book, and I'll always have it. All right, Amazon or whoever fucking makes those audio books or fucking physical or not digital books. I mean, they can't change the words. They can't change it. Delete stuff for political reasons, like they have been doing so in the past 20 fucking years. Anyways, no fucking, what's it called? Changing words like against the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and shit like that, and all that stuff. Anyways, physical books. I got like my useful, utilitarian fucking nonfiction books that actually helps me. I'm gonna be getting like a carpentry, blacksmithing book and stuff like that, as well as watching YouTube and doing all that type of stuff. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. We're supposed to be reading Eisenhorn together, right? Anyways, let me close this down. So, and if you guys want to also search Teleco 760, that's my channel right here. I'm live right here. All right, you could look at my videos. I got a shit ton. I'm not doing very well on subscribers. I think I have less than one fucking subscriber per video that I've ever had. Here are the links to my other channels if you guys want, my Discord and stuff, and yeah, my bio and stuff. I do a lot of stuff. All right, I do everything, but I do mostly gaming. So if you go to my playlists, um, most of my playlists are me playing video games and shit. Some of the recent stuff that I'm doing is like programming type stuff because I'm in college. I'm in university, CSU Sacramento. So I'm like trying to be a computer engineer. So I've been doing some nerdy shit on the tech side of things. So my tech projects, backend developer path, like programming. If you guys want to learn. What other ones? Some of the recent ones up here. Mainly fucking video games and shit. I do have unboxing videos. I haven't done like I do extraneous or like a shit ton of research before I purchase stuff, and then when I purchase stuff, like I try to make it last, or try to take care of my stuff so I could keep them the longest. So everything in my unboxing is stuff that I actually purchased myself. I don't know if you guys want to even go through with that, but the fucking video is somewhere right here. Sort by fucking last video added, and these are the most recent videos that I've been doing. Unboxing reviews is right here, so you could do, yeah, you can see my Godzilla and King Ghidorah right there. It's over here in the background. Anyways, close this down. Let's get back to. Alright. Now, it is going to be silent because, one, don't want to get copyrighted. Two, I don't know if you guys are going to like my music or have my music taste. And some people just like silence when if you guys are going to read along with me. I'm not gonna actually read word for word or But I'm mostly gonna be reading silently. Apparently, that's how a lot of these book club live streamers fucking do it. They fucking read the book, and I'm just gonna tell you guys when I'm on the next page or what page I'm on, like randomly tell you which page I'm gonna be on, and I don't know if you guys wanna chat about it. If you guys post something, I'll stop reading and I'll fucking answer any questions or listen to any recommendations, suggestions, or any of your guys' thoughts on this book or Warhammer in general. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, the Black Library. MP3 audiobooks, books, ebooks. Eisenhorn, the Omnibus. More Tales of the Inquisition from Black Library. So there's Eisenhorn, Ravenor, Bequin, Horusian Wars, Volta Terra, Agent of Throne. Some recommendations and shit from this. Black Library publications. Alright. Alright, for more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. He is the master of mankind. By the might of his inexhaustible armies and million worlds stand against the dark, yet he is a rotting carcass, the carrion lord of Imperium held in life by marvels from the dark age of technology, and the thousand souls sacrificed each day so that his may continue to burn. To be a man in such times is to be one amongst untold billions. It is to live in the cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. It is to suffer an eternity of carnage and slaughter. It is to have cries of anguish and sorrow drowned by the thirsting laughter of dark gods. This is a dark and terrible era where you will find little comfort or hope. Forget the power of tech or technology and science, forgetting the promise of progress and advancement. Forget any notion of common humanity or compassion. There is no peace amongst stars, for in the grim of darkness of the future there is only war. Ooh. Alright. Alright. Alright, the contents. Regia Occulta at page 9. Okay. Xenos 25. Page 25. Page 243 is Missing in Action. Page 261 is Malleus. Page 487 is Black Cloth for a Crown Additional. Page 507 is Hereticus. Page 725 is The Killer Image. Page 739 is The Magos. Alright, I guess the book or the fucking omnibus starts with Regia Occulta. Alright, so this is where the silent reading starts. I'm gonna mute myself. If you guys want to chat, go ahead and chat. I'll be looking at my screen. If you guys chat, I'll stop and fucking we'll chat, right? Anyways, going dark. page 2. Well, it's the second page, but it says page 11 on this book right here. Well, I can't fucking show you guys all the fucking words and shit, right? I don't know if you can see that. It's not gonna be clear. It's right there. Page 11. So the next one is page 12. The second page where it actually starts on reading material. Going dark again. I am on the top of page 13 now. I'm on top of page 14 now. I am on top of page 15 now. And I do apologize if you guys get distracted. If my brother's dogs or my puppy, Husky, moves around or sits on the couch and shit. If it's distracting, I mean, I like it. I would like to see a cute fucking puppy in this video. Makes it a little bit more entertaining. But if it's distracting, then my bad. Deal with it. No, I'm just playing. Uh, Going dark. I am on top of page 16 now. You guys can read ahead, read at you guys' own speed. I'm gonna try to understand it, so I'm gonna read it a little bit slowly, and I might fucking go back up and reread some stuff if I'm not understanding shit. Um, but yeah, go at you guys' own pace, and read to try to understand. And yeah, if you guys want to chat, go ahead and chat. If you get ahead of me, hopefully you guys don't spoil shit for me. But go ahead, chat, and we could chat about the book itself or about Warhammer 40k, whatever you guys want. Oh, so I'm probably gonna be doing these book club streams 1 hour at a time, maybe 2 hours. Um, just keep an eye on the title. If it says part one, part two, and you guys go to either my YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Kick, and those videos are saved there, and you guys want to watch them, then yeah, pay attention to like the name of the title, which book I'm actually reading from the omnibus, and also um, yeah, just where I left off. Anyways, going dark again. I am now on page 17 at the top. Alright, I'm back, you guys. I just need to make myself some more coffee. Going dark again. Alright, so I am on top of page 17. I am on top of page 18. So far, the Inquisitor seems to be a ghost whisperer of sorts, or a psyker or some shit. I don't know if he's a psyker, but he's able to see people that have passed and then speak to them like Ghost Whisperer. Jennifer Love Hewitt's fucking Ghost Whisperer. Good show if you haven't seen it. Anyways, continue. Pretty interesting so far. Killa Bees 4204. Warhammer has good lore. What one am I which one am I reading? Can you read? Eisenhorn the Omnibus by Dan Abnett, and I'm on the fuck. What was the title of the fucking the first chapter is Regia Occulta, and I was just about to read. I'm on page 18 of the book, and I'm gonna read this part because it kind of defines, or the Inquisitor kind of defines what it is, what type of organization it is. Uh, I won't get copyrighted by like saying a few phrases or sentences, right, of the book. I don't know. That's what ChatGPT told me. I don't know. What let's see. Where was I at? Let me find it. A Regia Occulta is a pathway, a tunnel or portal, if you like, that links our reality with that warp. So that's what he's trying to explain to Zelwyn, right? So they're like, they're trying to figure out whether it's a hunter or a serial killer. Something about whether it's an ordo matter, which like I think out of their jurisdiction type of shit. There's different organizations of like detective or crime fighting. I bet. I'm guessing. I mean, says at least it could be either of those two things, but not what makes it an ordo matter. We're dealing with a Regia Occulta hidden away, he translated. Zelwyn was no fool. He had High Gothic, whatever that is. That's the literal translation. In Ordo Malleus, it has more specific meaning, and that's when it, like what I said before. Regia Occulta is a pathway, tunnel, or portal that links our reality with that of the warp. Alright, I'm gonna continue reading. Also, put in chat or in the comments below if you guys want me to like play some background music. I'll either put like Pandora, even though I'll get copyrighted. I could put background music for you guys if you guys don't want to put on your guys' own like headphones and music in the background, because it's just gonna be silent. You're just gonna be looking at me reading a book, watching me, watching you, sweet Caroline. Okay, but basically, you're just gonna be watching me read the book while you hopefully are reading along. And if you've already read the book, then try not to spoil anything. But if you give me clues and shit like that or whatever, then go ahead, fine. But hopefully they're not like spoilers. I'm trying to read it and comprehend myself if I can. Going dark. Also, I am on top of page 19. I am now on top of page 20. Looks like they found a suspect and are firing on the dude or dudette, whatever. Yeah. Alright. Well, let me see how much time I have. I'm already at about an hour. I'll read a little bit more just because of my introduction. I was explaining what kind of live stream series this is gonna be, because I'm gonna continue doing this book club type of live stream whenever. Yeah, subscribe and follow whichever channel you guys are viewing this on, so you guys get notified, or whenever you guys go and look at your subscriptions, if I upload another video or am currently live streaming, you'll get notified. And yeah, pretty good book. Pretty good book. It's about crime. Anyways, going dark. I am now on top of page 21. So, see what happened was it ended up being an orc, not a human. So that's why they were like talking about it's humanoid, but it's not a human. So now we know it's an orc that they fired on. They killed it. Another one came through the Regia Occulta, which is like a portal. It went through the portal and then it basically, I think, reading comprehension, Brian. Jesus. I killed one of them. Uh, axe or whatever, cleaver to the skull. Killed one. Broke the back. Broke his back. Of a second militiaman, and they're trying to basically close the bridge before it like runs away and goes through the bridge and escapes or whatever. So he's using his psyker powers or whatever on Zelwyn. Is that how you pronounce it? Zelwyn. And then he peed himself while he pissed on himself while Eisenhorn is using his psychic power to have him let the bridge who the managers or the maintenance people whatever, so they could close the bridge, or yeah, close the bridge somehow. I don't know whether it's one of those bridges that lifts up open like in Too Fast You're Furious, or whether there's like a wall to close the bridge off. I have no idea, but they need to close the bridge off so that the second orc that came through the portal doesn't escape. And yeah, that's what's happening. The dude pissed his pants, but apparently like it's one, extremely painful to use psychic powers, and two, whoever gets psychic powers used on them, it's extremely painful. So he pissed his pants for a reason, basically. Anyways, yeah, I'm on top of page 21. It's an interesting book so far. An hour and 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna take a break here, you guys. Gotta go give my puppers, my husky, some attention, and then I'll be back hopefully later on today. Again, I am on top of page 21, and oh, I'm I think I'm almost done with this chapter. It ends on 23. Maybe I should keep on going. Xenos is next. I know, like I named the titles. I think I put Xenos in it, but Regia Occulta is actually the little short story. Oops, I messed up the title, I guess. Or I don't know how they organized the omnibus, but there's like short stories in between like the main stories or books. 3 books within here. It's 3 books in one plus short stories here mixed. So I'll keep going. I guess I'll keep going. I'll finish it off and then we'll end the stream. Alright, going dark. Alright, I'm on top of page 22, and the orc that like ran away, they caught up to it. The orc freaking grabbed Zelwyn, which is the commissioner. The commissioner is Zelwyn, I guess, and didn't kill it. The commissioner. He's basically holding him hostage, and he has to. I don't know. He's like one saying that his psychic powers is not enough to influence the orc, and the auto rifle or pistol that he has, even if he shoots and makes the shot, it's not strong enough to finish him off or kill it. So it's just gonna basically piss off the orc. So he currently, like the last sentence that I read, he's thinking of using his psychic powers on the commissioner. And yeah, continue reading. I'm on page 22. I'm on the last few sentences on page 23. All right, so I got questions. So what the hell is Ignix? Ignix? And is this like his very first mission as a detective inquisitor, whatever his job is? I'm thinking it is because yeah, the last few sentences makes it seem like it's his first job that he was on. So they ended up killing the second orc. Uh, so you use the psychic powers on the commissioner, Zelwyn, to fucking calm him down because he was panicking in his arms. He was like bear hugging him, his face towards the orc, and Eisenhorn, the psyker, used his powers to calm him down and control him so that he grabs his pistol and shot the orc in his foot. And at the same time, he, the psyker, shot the orc, unloaded his clip, had to reload because it wouldn't die, and then shot straight at his face and neck, and I don't know. Eventually, it died, and then yeah, it's pretty interesting. There was another question that I had, or another thing I was gonna talk about. All right, it was saying that the new bridge should never ever be raised again, for it was that very raising during the cackle that produced the unique combination of effects necessary for the Regia Occulta to function. So, what kind of fucking bridge is it? Is it not a fucking normal bridge? Like, it raises and lowers, it closes and opens. So I'm confused what kind of bridge it is, and how is it that the opening or raising of the bridge somehow opened the portal, the Regia Occulta. Basically, they never fucking lowered it again, right? Hold on, let me reread it. They never raised it again, so it's lowered. It's saying that the new bridge should never ever be raised again. All right, so it's like lowered, and like six decades. I don't know how 6 decades passed and they're still alive. Are they old as shit, or are they also immortal, or do they live more than 100 years, or what? So I'm not getting that. Is the Inquisitor a human, or is it like a hybrid, or is it also like a space marine that's genetically altered to be able to live long? Or because 6 decades is 60 years, so I don't know how old they are at that time during this investigation or this job. So I'm assuming they're like brand new to. He's brand new to the job, and if it's somewhat realistic to our real life, he's either in his early 20s or late 20s, plus 60 years, they're 80 to 90 years old. So towards the ending, they're still alive. I don't know how it works yet, you guys. These are just questions I got from reading the Regia Occulta. All right, next page. I am on Xenos now. All right. I'm just going to read this. By order of His Most Holy Majesty, the God Emperor of Terra, sequestered inquisitorial dossiers, or dossiers, authorized persons only. Case file 112:67B:AA6:XAD. Please enter your authority code. Validating. Thank you, Inquisitor. You may proceed. So it's like he's logging in. It's like he's logging into a computer and shit. If you can see that. Alright, that's where I'm on. The second chapter, or the short story. Or maybe it's the first main book of the omnibus. Okay. Now I'm not gonna read everything. I'm gonna stop right here. So I'm on page 28. I'm gonna put my bookmark there. Alright. It's a good book so far. Good book. Good book. Yeah, I'll just keep this right here somewhere. Alright. I don't know. Experimental book club live stream. I don't know if you guys liked it or not, but I'm gonna be doing that. Because I'm reading the book, might as well live stream it, and I don't know, fucking some other people, like-minded people, or people who are just getting into Warhammer, or just people who like newcomers. I don't know. It's a new format, new fucking live stream series for me. So I'm gonna do it just whenever I have the time, and then I could also kind of record myself and see how long it takes me to finish this omnibus and shit, so I could do my own analytics instead of just doing it in my head and shit. Anyways, that's gonna be it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I didn't annoy you guys or ruin your guys' reading time or whatever. You guys know what to do. Subscribe and follow. I am on YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and Kick. I live stream on all four at the same time. Two of those are live stream platforms, Kick and Twitch. They eventually delete the videos, so Rumble and YouTube would be your go-to to if you miss a live stream and they get deleted on those platforms. Go to YouTube and Rumble and you'll be able to see them whenever you want. You can use them as, or my videos, to help you fall asleep if it's boring as shit. You guys can put it on and fall asleep to them. Or like towards the beginning of this video, I'm also like watching YouTube videos by two YouTubers, mainly focused on one right now, Luton09 and his Warhammer 4K lore playlist in order, and then I'll dabble into Arbiter Ian's fucking Warhammer videos, and those are like the two Warhammer YouTubers that I am watching for the lore, as well as going straight into the official-ish lore of Warhammer 40k by reading the actual books and shit. So I don't know. If I finish this book, it hooks me, I really like it, I turn into one of you for Warhammer 40k fucking nerds and get really invested in the Warhammer world, community, whatever, and I don't know, maybe try to read all 600 plus books that there are. I don't know if I'm gonna do any lore videos like those YouTubers, because they're already established, and I like how they do things. I'm trying to do things the super lazy way and easy way. I'm not trying to do like a full-on cinematic thing or a direct to fucking movie or TV show and shit. I'm busy as shit. I ain't nobody. Well, I don't have time for that shit. I'm busy as shit. Maybe later on in the future, but I don't know. This is what I'm gonna be doing, you guys. That is it. I have nothing else for you. If you guys have any comments, bitches, moans, complaints, put it in the comments below. Yeah, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.